Greetings! How's everybody doing tonight? Are you ready for some more Midenhall? Alright, so I forget how to play this game. But we're going to jump right in. I say that every week. And it's because I only play this for like 3 hours a week. And then I play a bunch of other games. And I get back and go, I don't know what any buttons do. Okay, so, last time we built this son of a gun. Right here. So today, we're gonna stretch out this way. What will this entail? Who knows? But for that, we gotta go back to actual Midenhall first, so we can figure out what the heck they did. So how's everybody doing tonight? Oh, Yazar's coming. What are my hype levels? I feel bad saying it, but like I'm not too concerned. Like Way Forward has made some pretty alright stuff, but on one hand, re-releasing a game that I've already played generally isn't the most hype. Like, I've already played it. New IPs are always neat. That's always neat stuff to see. I feel like I'm also just not as huge a fan of Way Forward, though. Can't say why. I think some of it is... I think Konjac mentioned this, but kind of everything Way Forward does has this very slight, very light, perverted air to it. And it just, I can tell, and it just doesn't sit right with me. I mean, they were good games, though. I'll tell everybody they were good games. And if you're into it, then you're into it. Good stuff. Alright, so how the heck am I gonna... I'm not exactly sure what the best way to go about doing this would be. I'm probably gonna want to make a blueprint. But, like, where? And what is going on here? Oh, we can kind of see what it's doing over there. It's kind of the same thing. That one has the little pointy bits and that one doesn't. Otherwise, like, these are there would just be a pointy bit here. Or not, here. And then over here... Yeah, it's kind of the same deal. I wouldn't worry too much about River City Girls, at the very least. If only for genre. Like, beat-em-ups are kind of fun when I can just throw quarters in it and play them with Ogre and plow my way through, but, like, realistically playing a beat-em-up, it's just shy of playing a fighting game, and not quite my cup of tea. When you have to, like, take them seriously and not just throw quarters at them to experience kind of a weird world. Okay, so I think the little pointy bits are only on the outside edge. Man, I can't tell what's going on with these. Is it every other one? Why are there two here if it's every other one? And why are these back here? It looks like it's every other one. It's every other one everywhere else. Except maybe the front of the castle, because you can't tell what's going on in the front of the castle. Yeah, every other one, and then you got this weird gap here. But then why were there two next to each other? So weird. I mean, as usual, I'm sure we're just gonna have to get a little creative. Yeah, why is this here? They probably wanted this specific pattern here. And they wanted one on either side of this. So then you had just a 5 space here that they had to fill. And maybe they, like, really wanted one on the edge? I would have put one here and here instead. I feel like that makes more sense. And then what are we doing here? Because we have one here. And one here. No, that fits right, because then one goes here and one goes there. Man, are there supposed to be stairs here? What's going on? Probably stairs on this side. But then you just have the brick just goes down a layer. Of course, we're missing a bunch over here, too. Probably stairs there. Obvious stairs there. Hey, yeah, it's just bricks. Where you would expect stairs. I may just put stairs down everywhere. Because I feel like there should be stairs there. I'm not sure what's going on here. Maybe there aren't stairs. Like, going on and off the wood. So weird. Like, okay, I can come up with stairs for some of this. The top of this castle is going to be one of the harder spots because I have to make up more. This is flat. But then it just... Oh, it does butt up against wood here. So maybe I'll just let it butt up against the wood. But then on this side... Maybe I'll... I don't know. I have no idea. Wow. What could you even do here that makes any kind of sense? Just have it butt up against and then go in like two and then butt up against another wall? And then I can have stairs here. And then it would be the same thing here where it butts up against a wall, then goes in two, and then butts up against another wall. Or something. This one is hecked up. Hard to tell what this was supposed to look like. Actually, I don't think this block is supposed to be here. If this thing is as symmetric as all the other ones. Yeah, this block isn't supposed to be here. And then what's going on up here? You can't just have a castle just open up. Just walk off the edge. And none of these sides are actually completed on that edge, so it's hard to tell what it's supposed to look like. It kind of looks like it is just supposed to be an actual wall. A proper wall. Of course, you can't tell here. That one's busted. You can tell, you can see what this one's doing. Well, this is the same as that other one, so that, like, almost doesn't count. I may just put a solid wall there. All right. Let's blueprint something and figure out where we're going from there. How far out do I want to blueprint? Is that far enough? I mean, I didn't want to eat an egg, but okay. Okay, so let's start by... I didn't want to eat an egg. Get off the egg. Okay, so we're going out this way. We're just going to go on the complete other side of this thing. No, it would be better if we go up top. Is it takes the lowest point, and I don't want this thing out in the middle of nowhere. 800 layers that we don't need. It's gonna be rough. There we go, that'll get it all.
Let's go!
Okay, so how much of this did we get? Did we get all we need? Looks like we got everything we need. We got one extra block on that side, which is good. That'll help me piece it together. We don't need those couple top layers. We need that much. There's nothing above that. No, let's... It's weird. Why? Idiots? Okay, that should be enough to have a pretty good idea what's going on with this mess. God, sure. Okay, we have something to work off of. We'll figure it out from there. You know what? Let's take a quick look. I haven't really been around here, so I don't know if they've had a chance to cook egg. Let's see if there's any extra egg around we can grab. Two egg. $180 uncooked egg. Yeah, they just haven't had time to cook egg. They have anything they have cooked that they got like a ton of? Oh, you know, we got 580 of these. Only 15% though? Ooh, 20%. Corn on the cob, 25%. Well, we run out of egg, we have 665 corn. I don't think I could just... I want to put just 180 egg on and let it cook, but I don't think that'll ever work. character design is so pretty. The stark white hair and the red bow matching the stark white fluff on the coat and the red coat. Alright, getting to work. Okay, so let's first take a look at how far in we go. So we have, just so I have a good sense of bearing, there's a blueprint goes 3 in from the door. Okay, so the blueprint goes those 3 in. So we've got the far 2 already done. Alright, so those far 2 are already done. They go up to there, and all is well. Yeah, because we also clipped the far side of that. Okay. So that is, we go 1, 2, 3 up? 4 up, technically. Okay, so let's just go ahead and bring... well, no, because that gets different over there. Heck, I can almost go 5 up. But then they just get covered again. Okay, so this layer is going to be a little... yeah, we're going to get different around the outside. Okay, so that one's getting weird, so let's just build up to this high. So that is 1, 2, 3 up. So we can kind of just go 3 up on everything. And it's just checkerboard, nothing fancy. So that's 3 above that one middle thing. Yeah, so it's just straight up 3 above that. What about that side? That side's a little bit different, and why I was hesitant to do anything immediately. Okay, so they've got a stripe going around. Is that a window or a hole in the wall? The world may never know. I'm tempted to think it's a window, actually. Yeah, it's directly across from the door. Well, that one's not. Maybe it is just a hole in the wall. Okay, so we do have a second stripe. Just flat tops going the whole length. So this is where we are. So we can just lay one down above that. That's pretty easy. And that will also start arching over the... Yeah, this is super easy. Just one up on everything. Yeah, let's just go one up on everything, and that'll also start us arching over that door. We'll start with this, and then we'll do something else more complicated. I need more blocks. We'll just take it one layer at a time. Where did I put my stuff? Okay, I'm gonna need a whole lot of you. Let's just, I don't know, 600, and we'll go from there. So that's that. And then otherwise we just go one up over everything. Oh, what do I do with this? Okay, okay, we do cover that. This one is hard to tell. I mean, I know it's just one up. What about this door frame? Okay, door frame still just goes straight up. That is a wall, which I fleshed out, that is also just going up. Got kind of a window there. Okay, so I'm only really concerned with going out to there. Which I think is just one to the right of what I already did. And that is also just going up one. Yeah, it's just that and that. And that's all I'm concerning myself with right now. So we need you. Okay, layer 1 done. So that's that layer done. So next layer is just straight across on the inside. We have flat tops on the walls on the outside, including the bit sticking out. And we use the weird blocks to bridge that gap. So, flat tops. And then we get the weird ones that go here. And the hardest part is doing this again. Not there, there. There we go. Every layer adds something interesting. Okay, so that was that one, that was that one. So next layer is... more checkerboard, only that is now too wide on the inside of that room. So more checkerboard. I'm about to go make some... blocks. You know, blocks. Use them to build. The corner pieces. I'm about to go make... Not only am I going to need more of them, but I'm about to go make them in the actual piece that I need anyway. Well, I don't know. It's hard. Because, like, I'm going to have to spin them anyway, which is something that I can't do without the glove. Because orientation matters. Alright, there's our 3. That's kind of what I wanted to do in the first place. Proved easier to go layer by layer than actually going 3 up. So that's what we've done, 3 up. So the next one is... We gotta put a bunch of weird blocks around. But we also cap off the corners in the corner over there. Everything is just going to get covered with checkerboard anyway. That feels unintentional. So mostly it looks like we just kind of line that one outside with weird blocks, and then we line the inside here with the weird blocks. Oh, and also a weird block there. For reasons I hadn't considered. Otherwise, we just go up one. So, weird blocks. I'm gonna need more weird blocks. So, weird blocks. Weird block, weird block. You probably need to be a weird block too. Need more weird blocks. Aw, man, I'm not quite high enough. Be able to just run back. Okay, need them weird blocks. I don't know how many to make. Let's make 100. I'm also gonna need more corner blocks. I don't know how many I need. Let's make 50. Maybe easiest just to make like 10 of these and go from there. Okay, so we got the weird blocks doing their weird block thing. Because we need it to be the outside, and we also need it to be the... Okay, I think it's just this. I think technically that's all we need. Yeah, because let's see here. No, they put that there. I mean, okay. Couple two there, two there. Otherwise, that looks pretty accurate. They need all of them that you can see. Yeah, only issue, or only difference is this one right here. Which is, in actuality, one of these. Then we have to put these down, and then we have these, which go there and here. And everything else, I think, is just checkerboard. Alright, that gets that whole thing around there that you can see on the inside. That gets everything you can see on the outside. I think that is that layer good. The only other thing is, I think, flat tops. I think there's a single line of flat tops right here. Yeah, right there. So there's the 3 flat tops, goes right up to the door, just like I thought. So that layer's done. So next layer up is more checkerboard for the most part. Kinda, yeah, just bring checkerboard up over top of everything. Yeah, those 2 exposed bits there get a little spiky boy. And you put checkerboards on the corners. That far side does not look to be checkerboard. Not sure if that's supposed to be a hole or not. Okay, checkerboards. Whole way around. Wait, was this 2 or 3? 3. Okay, so the layer with that also extended this side out 1. Okay, so good thing I caught that one. So that's that. We need some spiky boys to go there. And here in the middle, that goes up. Then we need wood. And I still need the spiky boys. What kind of wood do we even need? Okay, it's not floorboard. Hardwood tile. Thought as much. Hardwood tile. You're not actually that hard to find. Why are you so hard to find? I've built so many things with you. There you are. I don't know how many I need. Let's make 200. Oh, Alina is our patron saint of critical hits. It doesn't matter what game we're playing now. If you crit, it's thanks to Alina. What game was it we were playing, even? Earthbound? I think we did it in friggin' Pokemon. I think they even did it. I think we even did it in Pokemon where we'd crit and thank Alina for it. Okay, so 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. And then the far one does not have one on the inside because it runs out of space. It does have one here and here. And I think they poke out one? Alright, I think that's that layer done. That looks about right. Well, no, I could fill that in because I don't understand why they would be these weird empty spaces. And there are bricks in one of the spots. Yo, if they make a Dragon Quest Builders 3, what do they even do? How do they top 2? Like, 2 was genuinely innovative over top of 1. And I think of, like, what problems did I have with 1? And they were fixed in big ways in 2, in real innovative ways in 2. And that kind of spurred a lot of the changes in 2. But I think going 2 to 3, what problems were there in 2 that could be fixed in huge, innovative ways? And I can't think of much. Like, if they genuinely wanted to make it the thing. Okay, I can't decide if I actually want these to be open or not. Like, one of them is open. I'm just gonna fill them in. Oh, they stick out too. Okay, that makes sense, I guess. They stick out too. And then we can put the platforms in. Which stick out one, but otherwise... Who would have thought we're putting floorboard down? And it's actually part of the castle. A little bit of that wood ocean will live with us forever. Alright, so what do we got here? So that's just kind of checkerboard straight up. Any visible... Well, that gets complicated because we have, like, things. Man, this actually gets a little complicated. Or I could just not heck with that and make it all flat tops and give myself less of a headache. We're covering it all up anyway. Yeah, let's just start with that and go from there. So you're a flat top, you're a flat top, you're a flat top. You're a flat top. And then these go out too. I think this is going to be just a straight row of flat tops, and that's flat top. And then it does something interesting that I'm not going to heck with. This too is a straight row of flat tops. This one has like little outcroppings, and I don't know exactly where they are, so I'll just get back to them in a minute. Oh, that's interesting. They got like a little diamond shape. They got the corner bits in. And the whole thing does that like corner 1-1, corner 1-1. I don't understand why they have that corner in there. Either of those corners in there. Because they just get hidden immediately. And you can't see them. Hey, you know what that is? Where you can see those corner bits inside, and they just kind of get hidden. You see that crap? You know what that is? Copy paste. Okay, so out here, so we have a corner. Yeah, so we have the corner there. Corner there. That's not centered. That's not right, is it? Corner there. That goes out to there like that. Oh, because it's the W. Okay, so I'm not entirely sure if that is in fact a W. Because I'm not using the little corner pieces, so I think it is actually a W. Yeah. Okay, it is a W. Got it. Crap! Okay, so we got these bottom pieces that go down. So those do that. The rest of these are all hidden. Yeah, so that goes in, and then it's just more checkerboard. So I'm willing to believe... I see what they're doing here. I'm gonna make that flat tops across. I think that makes the most sense to me. Then that side's correct, though it doesn't really matter because it gets hidden. Yeah, it gets hidden, so it doesn't actually matter. And then we just fill everything that's left with checkerboards, by the looks of it. I should have double-checked that edge. Yeah, because then we got weird stuff over here. So let's just double-check the edges. So, yeah, so that outside edge is straight tops, or is flat tops, and that edge is flat tops. That side actually follows that pattern. Which means we get this. Which that looks pretty alright. I know for good measure. Need more flat tops. Alright, that's going that way, that's going that way, that is good. That's looking fine. Alright, so I need to fix whatever the heck is going on over here. That actually looks like it's... That actually looks like it's 1-1-1. I feel like they should have just done 2-2-2-2. Or I mean 1-1. 0-1-0-1-0. But then they get the weird stuff up here where they do that too. Like, they don't know what the heck they're doing with this one. Okay, well, regardless, they do this, and then I need one more. How many castle wall do I have? 200. Alright there. I think that is that layer complete. I haven't touched anything beyond this. I'm getting curious because it's like butting up against this. No, there's just legitimately nothing there. Okay. Well, no, that goes straight up there. Maybe I'll do that much. I'll do that one pillar. That one little bit. Which I should be doing anyway. Well, I guess I was doing it anyway. Yeah, I guess I technically was doing it anyway. So we're fine. It'll stick out from there and do interesting things. Yeah, that just kind of goes out like that. So what is this weird thing this is doing over here? I guess that's just part of what would have been that. So, whatever, really. Okay, next floor. Next layer. Okay, so we have the weird blocks just going all the way across our little outcropping. Except there, I guess. Why not there? You know what? Whatever. Okay, so we butt up against that, and then we do that straight across. Except for that, where it actually peeks out something, goes back in. And that, where it actively sticks out one further than before. And then this is, yeah, there. That probably goes there. Okay, so that's mostly that. What else you got for me? Looks like just one layer of checkerboard, one line of checkerboard on the inside of that. That goes the whole way across. And we have the U for that, and it sticks in one on the other side, too. I think this is just a U like this. Yeah, sure is. Okay, so nothing too fancy. We have the couple regular edge pieces. Otherwise, it's checkerboard all the way around. Just fill that whole other side in. Except for that opening, which we have to make one smaller. I'm gonna need more checkerboard blocks. This ain't gonna cut it. Crap. I need... What do I need? Checkerboard. Alright, so I mentioned last week that I had kind of a... I don't know what else to call it, but like... existential crisis thoughts. Not like real... Not an actual existential crisis. An existential crisis rant. I kind of wanted to... It's something that I wanted to talk about, but I didn't get around to it last time. Much as I want to get around to it this time, still don't know if I'm going to. In other news, though, I think I did want to... Okay, so, I used the face rig for a short time. You may or may not remember. There we go. Look at that. Used face rig for a short time. I genuinely enjoyed when I was using face rig, but I kind of stopped for self-conscious reasons. But a couple people did say that, like, dude, if you enjoyed it, just do it. It doesn't matter. And that actually kind of struck a chord with me. So I've been thinking about doing something. So I've been actually working on making my own character, I guess. Making my own face rig model. And I don't know how easy it's going to be to get over. I'm hoping I can have something pseudo-reasonable to show off next Midenhall. So, minor update on that. I was also looking into something voice modulation related, because one of the weird things is that it is my deep Madden voice coming out of this cute lady. And it would be nice if I could do something, but I don't know what. I've looked into I've at least minorly looked into how you go about getting like a female voice into things, and it's predominantly post-processing, editing. Like, if I were going to make a YouTube video, then you just use something like Microsoft Sam, or a lady version equivalent. Like, you just do something like that. Type out what you're going to say, have it say it. And, like, that gets the job done. But live, that's not so easy. Live, that's not so easy. And voice modulation software, like live reading and altering software, as far as I can tell, just isn't there. If anybody out there can find anything or knows a way to do something, I don't know, take the edge off of it, then, like, I'm all ears. Mostly what I heard was there are some programs that will help out, but you also have to meet it halfway. Like, you have to try to speak with a lady voice, and then it can kind of carry you the rest of the way. And I'm not really comfortable with that. That feels a little bit too much like I'm actively trying to fool people. And, like, to be fair, I don't want to trick people. I don't want, like, a complete, nope, that is an absolute 100% lady voice, or whatever. I'm more thinking, like, it'd be nice to be able to maybe take the edge off so there's just a little bit less of a disconnect. So anyway. If anybody can find anything or knows about anything, I'm all ears. Dang it. I've already forgotten my buttons. Okay, so that was this layer that we just did. Next layer. Oh, goody. Okay, so next layer should be relatively easy. We're mostly putting down... the top blocks. And a weird block over there. Okay, so those two do something. So that does that. Then I need a whole bunch of blocks that I don't actually have. So who was it that asked? Oh, are you planning to be a VTuber? No. On one hand, I think it would be hilarious. I think it would be an amazing... I think it would be amazing. But on the other hand, I almost feel like VTuber culture is kind of a different beast than anything I want to dive into, that I want to rebrand as. Though I do joke that, like, I can finally be the VTuber I've always dreamed of being. But I feel like it's kind of a different beast than anything that I want to, like, actually get into. And a different culture, I feel, than anything I want to dive into. And again, I'm not changing anything for regular videos. This is just kind of something to have fun with when I stream. Probably not even, like, Friday stream. Just, like, I don't know, maybe I'll do, like, a Midenhall every now and then. Have fun with it. Yeah, and as far as, like, changing voice goes, that's kind of the thing. Okay, so there's a couple things that go into voice and recognition, and one of that is, like, temperament and tone. That goes into, like, stuff like word choice, spacing, your ums, all of that. And that would I don't even think I could change that if I wanted to. So I feel like even if it were a different voice, that it would still root from me speaking naturally. It would still be very recognizable as me. It does not actually look like my avatar. I've made a whole new character for this. And again, I don't want to, like, throw a whole new voice on it. I just kind of want to hopefully take a little bit of the edge off, maybe. Look, I sat down and I asked myself if I could be anything, what would I be? Auto-tuning pitch correction. See, pitch correction, it doesn't sound more feminine. It just sounds like you've been pitch corrected. Like, it doesn't sound more feminine, it sounds like I inhaled a little helium. Okay, I need the top blocks, is what I need. Don't know how many I need, let's make 50. Now they're in there, where I don't want them to be. What can I get rid of? What am I, like, never gonna use again? But I like all these blocks. I'm using most of them. Okay, let's just put you away for now, and I'll get back to you later. Yeah, overkill to the point of sounding like a Vocaloid. That's where you get, like, the Microsoft Sam stuff. Again, I wouldn't get Microsoft Sam. That kind of defeats the whole purpose. But there are, like, voice modulation things like that. But that's not something that you can just speak and it changes your voice to be like that. You have to give them... It's complicated. And difficult. I think you have to give them text to start. And then you can kind of tweak tone so they sound more as you would say. Like, you can space them out and stretch some parts and raise pitch on some and what have you. Like, it's kind of something you have to construct. Or you get something very monotone. Okay, so we have one on either side of the opening. Which I think means here and here. And then they did like this? Which is weird and I don't get it. And then there's like these over here. Yeah, what you could do is like a speech to text to speech. But not only is speech to text horribly inaccurate, but then the text to speech would still be that like real monotone nothing. Like, that is something it is something very manual, and it's something that goes into proper videos. Like, if I wanted to make an actual professional video with this, and this is what, actually, this isn't what VTubers do. A lot of VTubers simply have voice actresses. They have actual ladies doing the voice. Maybe with some, like, minor alteration to it, but for the most part, they just have actual ladies doing the voice. But yeah, I'm just looking for something that I can kick off while I'm streaming, so it's not that big of a deal. Yeah, and like this bothers me so much. I get it because like they're lining up with these on the bottom, but that doesn't mean I like it. I think technically one may go there too. One, two, three, four. No, just four. And then these all have tops on them. Perfect, exactly where I wanted to put it. Yeah, these all have tops, and ooh boy, all of those have tops too. I'm gonna need a lot more of these. So one thing I found, I haven't looked into it yet, because I figure I should get a model going first, is it's MorphVox Pro. I think that was it. Yeah, MorphVox Pro sound. Looked like it could do pretty good, but it's another one that you have to meet halfway. Like, pretty much everything that I could find on how to make your... Like, what to do to modulate a lady voice was... actually just friggin' train your voice so you know how to speak in a way that sounds that way. Oh, Uri, I don't know. I don't know enough about voice actors to really be able to pick. Like, I have a hard enough time figuring out even what... I have a hard enough time figuring out what Miss Naka's voice would even sound like. I have no idea. Okay, I think this whole area over here is done now. I think we've got a couple layers to finish this off, and we're technically done with this half. So let's see what we're getting ourselves into over here. That really feels like there's supposed to be a bottom. Yeah. That really feels like there's supposed to be a bottom there. So guess what? I'm gonna put a bottom there. So we need... Oh, what do we need? Flat tops? In line with the square wood, right there. Bam. One on this side too. Then it's going to be a curved piece. Then I think we do that, and then we have a curved piece. And we have that. This is what we're doing, right? I think this is what we're doing. Yeah, it's 4. Oh no, they got a spiky bit. No, that one has a spiky bit. What the heck? Okay, the other ones go in one, but that one does not. Actually, only that one goes. Okay, so that one goes in, the rest of them are, like, squares, almost. Okay, so we have the U, and then, like, a 3x3. Yeah, like that. Then we have the U again. U. I'm going the wrong way. And this one does not go all the way out. So that is curved, curved. Dang it. Does this really go that far in? That goes farther in than I had planned. Well, it goes in the very edge of it. Goes in as far as the wood sticks out. That's true! Okay, so we need some bits and bobs. Alright, there we go. That's what that looks like. Yeah, I guess that middle piece doesn't really matter. It's gonna get hidden. It's mostly that it needs the 3x3. Does it even need the 3x3? I don't think it even needs that. I think we could just straight fill all of that in. Fill that whole mess in with checkerboard. Except like this side where I'm not entirely sure what I'm doing yet. There, now I will never fall through that middle hole again. Instead, watch me, like, walk off the far edge. I don't know what this is doing. Like, maybe I'll just leave it like this. Anyway, we're almost there. Let's bring it home. Okay, so all the corner bits are just those. Almost entirely checkerboards otherwise. There are flat tops surrounding the middle. Okay, so it looks like if I put the corner blocks in, then it's just checkerboards. Oh, wait, what? So that's that's flat tops. That's flat tops. That's flat tops. Okay, I think I'm just going to make both of those checkerboards because that makes more sense to me. Alright, well, let's start by putting in all of the corners. And then I think we can just trace the corners with checkerboards, and we should be fine-ish. Okay, so starting by putting these down. Alright, we got that, and then we can fill in that center corner with a single checkerboard. Also, the outside edge can be checkerboard. Looks like we just put the four flat tops in each corner. And then maybe inset the other ones. So... Except here, we don't do it here. There we go, that looks alright. That'll give a proper wraparound feel on that side when I do that. I think that is done. So we can put tops on all of the corners now. And then it's like 5 flat tops the whole way across, and I think that's it. Okay, how many of these do I have? Not enough. I do have 32 of these, though. And 86 of these. Fix that in a minute. Alright, so this puts two of the top, the spike tops, on that edge, and I think that's the dumbest thing I've ever seen. Otherwise, I think we're done. Like, it puts it here. Well, I don't know. That's an interesting look. That's an interesting look. I'll leave them there. They're in the original design, and it looks interesting enough. Alright, so we got this whole friggin' area done and topped off. So I don't know if we want to actually tackle the top of the front gate next time. or if we want to go out from the other side to do effectively this same thing on the side over there. Yeah, that's a little weird. Well, that's not that awkward. I'm debating doing just one more column row sticking out. I mean, it doesn't seem like there's going to be a lot to it. Kind of just bring up what's already there. Just nothing but checkerboards right up to the bottom of that. Except this side, which will have a single flat top part way near the outside. And then the two below the two below that are checkerboard. Like, it honestly seems like it's just this. No! I think that's the only thing that I hecked with. There. I think that's it. I think that's all the more there is to bringing that out. Oh, and this over here, which shouldn't be that. And instead should be that. And this right here, which shouldn't be that, but instead should be that. Gotta eat an egg here in a second. It's hard to tell, but that almost looks like that stripe should continue on that wall. Yeah, that's that otherwise. Yeah, I put the curve block in there. Yeah. That's about right. Again, it honestly looks like I almost should have the, you know what, while I'm standing here. It almost looks like this should be flat tops. I feel like that'll look better in the end. That brings that out just far enough that the edge of this is actually sitting on solid ground, so that's nice. Yeah, I think we're good. Just barely. Oh, so no stairs over here. Yeah, I spent an amount of time debating what exactly I wanted to do with this. Because there's something similar to this one in a couple places, and or at least in 2 places, and both of them look like this just goes butt up against stone right here. Like, if there were stairs, they would be, like, on top of the wood. There's no remnant of stairs, nothing. And no real even place for them. And the wood on this side just drops down a whole block. So, like, moving whole blocks isn't unheard of. And I was thinking, oh, well, maybe a stair goes... Maybe this is a solid block, but there's, like, a stair going up to the top that you can't see. But that just seems awkward. That, like, you'll have one set of stairs going down to here, and then you have to take this big jump otherwise? It does look like maybe this should go 2 in, like that. But it's really hard to tell. But hey, we did it! That's this whole half done. Well, not half. This whole outside done. This whole exterior wall. This is our first section of completed exterior wall that isn't immediately behind the throne. Where's the buggy? Ah, I left it on the roof. No, I just parked it out front. Never mind. So technically, this was our first bit of completed exterior wall right here outside the throne room. But as far as, like, actual wall goes, when you think of a castle wall, that's our first right there. So we got a big chunk of something to do over here. A little courtyardy area. That'll be fun when we get to it. And we just need to finish off the top otherwise. We'll also have a big ol' courtyardy area over here. We'll get to that someday. For the time being, though, we need to put the tops on the rest of these walls. So we spent the day doing that mess over there, which is pretty alright. I want to say next time... Next time, maybe we'll do this bit right here. As it extends out from here. Because that will end up being very similar to this bit. It'll be kind of similar to that, just another one here. And since I kind of know more about what I'm doing right now, that should go quicker. And if we have time, then maybe we can also tackle the front gate. And whoo boy, is that gonna look nice if we can just get this whole front done. So I know this little area here with the water is open air, so there's nothing to build on top of that. So we would be continuing the same kind of wall deal that we did over there. We're just going to kind of keep doing that for a little while as we build around the rest of these walls. Get to each one of the corners. And build up, and that'll get us a nice wall. We have to do the top of the church, too. That'll be fun. So yeah, whole bunch of walls, just like we built. And then the top of the church, and then the 2 courtyards. And then we're done. Oh, that's spooky. That's spooky. I don't like it. Ah. Alright, well, it's not super late, but I don't necessarily want to hop into another one of those. So let's at least go ahead and fly back to Midenhall. Blueprint it, get an eye on it, figure out what we're getting ourselves into. Candy house. That is a crazy tree. I think that's just a regular big tree, and you can just put stuff just like you're putting blocks down. Zara's coming, don't worry. She's hurrying. Nope, that's the throne. Okay, so we're looking out at this side. So it does seem similar to what we had on the other side. Alright, this inside edge is pretty broken. I feel like it would just be identical to that inside edge over there. Tops of these would be filled in with hardwood. This extends out the same way as well. And this looks like it's the exact same design as well. So does this actually come in off-center? I know there's this. Is this not... This feels like it's not wide enough. Okay, so we have the corner piece. Then it goes in one. Then it goes, these two would be the turn. Then 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the center. These two blocks here are the center. That's not lined up with the wood at all. And this implies that it's closed off. So maybe it is. Maybe the wood's just flat, and it goes up to this, and is just flat. And then you have to, like, if you're coming across there, you have to walk around this way to go over. I wonder if it's the same deal over here. Crap. I wonder if this is supposed to be walled off. And if you're gonna get up here, you're supposed to just walk over here and get up on this, and then go over this way to get up. Oh, I forgot to put these 3 blocks in. How are these so not level? Well, this one wouldn't be level either because the wood is down here. So it hits this, and that's just the end of it. So there aren't really any stairs. I feel like this is supposed to be a solid wall. That makes sense. I mean, that makes sense to me. Because over here, this one is way more obviously intended to be a solid wall. Because this is the center right here. And then you just can't really walk cleanly up or around this wood. On both sides, it involves you hopping up onto the wood. And then hopping off of the wood on the other, up off the wood on the other side. So maybe this isn't intended to be just a casually traversable. Like, maybe that's the intention with the wood. Otherwise, this honestly looks like just a strict mirror of the other side. I almost don't even need a blueprint. Alright, so let's blueprint this bad boy up. Alright, so we're gonna need to go inside. Kind of all the way against the wall over there. See if we caught enough of it. So we did get all the way to that. That's good. I think we went far enough back in. To be able to get, like, the ceiling over that and then that far wall. Yeah, that's not bad. That's good. Doesn't really matter. Okay. Oh, we also have to extend the bridge out. Sorry, Zara. That'll be a project for... That'll be another day's job. Okay, well, we have that. I can put you away. And most of what's left here, I will continue to need. Okay, so we gotta hop back and we gotta put these blocks on. So big. Okay, so we are missing... those three, and that's it. And while I'm thinking about it, I think I've decided that this is intended to be walled off. So that's that, and I think the only thing left is... that's that done, and with that done, I'm removing these. It's a look, but it's also a little awkward. Like, if this isn't going to be open anymore, then they're just going to... they look a little weird. And now you're just going to have to walk around that way in order to get up. I knew you could make it up there. Alright, think that'll do it. I think that'll do it. Yeah. Alright, so... sorry, I'm debating internally. I think I'll hold off. I was debating if I wanted to like leave you with my rant, my existential crisis rant, but I think I'll. It's effectively an observation about the state of the world that on one hand makes me feel better about the position that I'm in, but angrier about the state of the world. And on one hand, it's a little encouraging, but on the other hand, not so much. So I'll just leave y'all on a happy note. So this is as far as we got. So next time we're going to do the thing that I took a blueprint of. Knock out the little bit over there. Depending on how fast that is, maybe we'll also tackle the gate over the front, which would be super cool. But we'll see. Anyway, I'll see you again tomorrow. What are we doing tomorrow? SRB2 cart, probably? And then maybe I'll look into some wheel games week after. Alrighty. Good night, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. Hope you had a good time.